What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered Libra. We're going to do a Libra broken heart reading. I know it sounds kind of horrible, but you know what? Sometimes we just need a little bit of clarity on what we got going on in our love situations. You may not resonate, but this is all Libra all the time. It doesn't matter what placement your Libra is in. There may be a message here for you. Thumbs up. I love when you like and you share and you subscribe and all that fun stuff. Of course, all of my information is in the description box if you would like to know more about me. Oh my goodness. I hope to see you on my Get Feathered channel here on YouTube. That is my main channel. Sometime soon. I go live there quite a bit. So, my Libras that are dealing with a broken heart, what message do we have? What is their story? You got a little bit of emotional confusion in regards to love. Some of you have some choices, okay? Some of you are looking at your choices, okay? So you have underneath it all, that's a song. Gwen Stefani, No Doubt. No doubt. Underneath it all. Some of you have some choices, and some of you are dealing with some sort of emotional confusion, okay? Usually when we have choices in love, there's a little bit of emotional confusion that goes along with it, right? Right. And what happens is, or what you're doing here is you're looking at your different possibilities. You may not even know where it is you're going or what it is you want to head towards. You've got the Three of Wands here, which is telling me that there's a decision that you're wanting to make. You're just looking forward to having options. Some of you may have left a twin flame or a soulmate behind. You may have walked away from or made a decision to walk away from a Gemini for some of you. But these connections aren't always easy. These soul tie connections, okay? Why? And it's a strong connection that you would have to. It's a lover's. Damn, I did again, Libra. I'm sorry. Let me move to my reading screen. I do this all the damn time. I do live readings all the time. Come on, focus. Why are you not focusing for me today? It's too cold? Is that what you're telling me? This is the Lover's card. Technical difficulties. Come on. Focus. Usually it focuses on my tattoo, and then we go from there. Come on. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Fuck it. This is a card I need you to see. Come on, grab it. What is wrong with you today? Anyway, you have the Lover's card. Oh, thank you. Namaste. Thank you, universe, for fixing that for me. Jeez. Jeez. You would think that I don't know what the hell I'm doing up in here. I go live all the time. Whatevs. There was a decision, or you have made a decision to leave a soulmate or a twin flame behind. Maybe even a lover. It may not have even been a strong connection like that. But when I get the Lovers in reverse, because I do read for twin flames and soulmates, regardless of the fucking title, these are connections that are really strong, really powerful. And sometimes they can feel like they're so magnetic and they're strong and powerful, and it can be really confusing. It can be really emotionally conflicting because, you know, maybe you've had a choice between two people and you've had to make a choice to walk away from one. But I'm really feeling like you're kind of looking at or reviewing your options, your opportunities, or this emotional confusion in regards to whatever this connection was. And Fred wants this one. Yeah, you're trying to figure out whether or not to release it. Who to release, what to release. Maybe you've had to sacrifice this strong and powerful connection or a sexy ass lover to get something better. Waiting for your ships to come in is the center. Okay? Yeah. You know, you're ready for happy days here. We got the Three of Cups, dating, having fun, enjoying life here. There could have been a third party situation, but we're not going to go in depth here. What are we going? Where are we going, Fred? I feel like some of you really did leave a very strong connection behind, or you're in the process of deliberating on whether or not to leave it behind. And that's not an easy task when it comes to these strong connections. But This person could have been a Gemini, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Doesn't have to be, but that's the strongest energy coming through for me right now. But when we have to make these decisions, it's like maybe you had to make this decision because this person was aggressive. I excuse me. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. I'm sorry. Aggressive. This person could have been physically abusive. This person could have been aggressive. This person could have had third parties. This person could have had other options. Okay. And, thank you, Fred. Yeah, this person could have been married, or in another long-term relationship, or married and stepping out. You could have been the third party where you were the connection. But for the majority of you, you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for some options to come flowing in while you're still dealing with this broken heart or this confusion. This emotional confusion is I don't like it. So you're dealing with you were a third party, or you were in a 3-person or a third energetic connection. There are a select few of you that are out here dating and you have several different options and you're choosing to leave one of them behind because one of them is not taking action towards the connection, although they could. We have the King of Wands reverse, which says this person probably looks really damn good. There's probably a very sexual attraction to this person. Very chemistry off the charts here. However, you're telling me that you are making a decision to wait for something new. And you've made this choice to just kind of stand still and wait for the next step, because this person, although they may run a business, they may, be really sexy, they may have their shit together, that if they're not interested in nurturing a relationship, this person is going to be very stubborn. They're going to be very held back. They're telling me here, this person would have been one stubborn, non-budging person. Okay. And it's like my Libras are tired of delays. Like, I'm done with the delays here. Come on, Feather. I'm done with it. Give me something good here. Could have been dealing with a Virgo, a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag strong, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. Okay. There was no growth here. Not at all. It would have been the most non-moving connection, period. Okay. So what you're doing now in this waiting period, or in this waiting zone, you're waiting for options. You're just kind of like, Feather, what's coming in for me? What am I dealing with here? Well, you've got a card that can symbolize reconciliation for some of you, but I feel like this is more your energy where you're trying to stabilize yourself and balance your emotions in regards to this, because this would have been this is not an easy choice to make, to break ties with a twin flame or a soulmate. It's a soul bond, and you feel it so deep. I mean, you may not have even had sex with this person, although you could have. It's a very sexy connection, a very chemical, like a magnetic attraction you just don't understand sometimes. You're just drawn to each other. Some of you, this could have been a friends with benefit situation. Some of you, this just might have been a friendship where, you were together for so long, but it wasn't going anywhere, or this person was actually abusing their power. Controlling, overly controlling, super stubborn, non-budging, and my Libras are like, it's not harmonious, it's not balanced. If it's not harmonious, it's not balanced. I can't do it for too long. It knocks Libras out of balance, and it causes that emotional confusion, which then you have to fucking take the time to get yourself back into balance. And that's what you're doing here with the Temperance. You're just being patient right now, waiting for something better to come in. Okay. Why did you have this emotional confusion? Can you give me, my Libras, why? Yeah, because you were ghosted or left out in the cold by this person. You were abandoned by this person, or just felt like, some of you, this person could have been married. Okay. But others of you, it's like, I have faith. I do like this, even though you have an emotional confusion. I like this because you have faith that something better is coming. May not be this person, but you have faith that you have options coming in for you. Mm-hmm. Yep. And, it's like you saw clearly. You're seeing things clearly that there was no success here. This was not a failure on your part, not a failure on their part. Sometimes we just don't match up. Okay. And that's part of reviewing and analyzing connections. Is there growth there? Is it going in the direction that I want? This person may not have wanted children. This person may not have wanted the family life. And that's okay. Respect and honor them for their choice, and respect and honor your choice and move the other way. Okay? And I think that's what you've done. This person could have also been very cavalier, very very loose with their words, very sharp in their communications, very cold and brutal at times. Mm-hmm. And verbally manipulative. This person could have been a manipulative person, and they could have definitely, their communications were the ones that were confusing. So this could have been somebody that just, I don't want to say mind fucked you, but it was confusing you. Their words and their presentation of themselves was almost a manipulation of some sort. I see that you enjoyed being with this person. You both enjoyed being around each other or being in each other's company, but it's almost as if you're trying to balance the reality. Oh my gosh, what is missing here? The wands are missing. You were trying to, with what you've got going on in your heart space, basically you're trying to wrap your head around and understand on an emotional level why this person didn't want to take action towards this. Why didn't this connection move forward? It was suspended. It was suspended. It didn't move forward because it wasn't emotionally deep. It didn't go into an emotional depth. Mm-mm. And that's what caused the breakup or the ending here. Mm-hmm. It was because of the conversations, the communication. It had to go. It never dropped into an emotional place for you. It felt more cold. You probably felt isolated from this person, or this person could have been very abusive, very like overly controlling, always their way, always their way. How much did you give to this person? How much did you go the distance for this person? How long did you wait for this person? How much effort did you give this person? This is one person that did not want the same things that you wanted. And it caused you emotional confusion because some of them may have played into your emotions to a degree, or into your thoughts. It's almost as if they, I don't want to say sold you a dream, because it's not like that. It's not like some of them could have, but this is more like they didn't quite tell you what they wanted, but they didn't not tell you what they wanted. It's like they presented as they kind of sort of wanted the same things, but then again, you didn't really know. You never knew where you stood with this person. It fucking confused the shit out of you. It never dropped into an emotional connection. It never got emotionally deep here. Mm-mm. And you could have been dealing with Scorpio or Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Sag, Aries, Leo. I feel like my Libras did the best thing for themselves, because that it confused you. It caused you a lot of emotional confusion, which caused you to feel like you didn't know where you stood with this person, which caused you to feel like you were left out or abandoned by this person, or just like, I've got no clue what's going on here. So my Libras were like, I'm out. Yep. This person, how many times did they return? I'm going to tell you, we got Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn on this now. How many times did this person return? Because I was like, why are you, why is this confusion? Because I'm talking about why you're so confused. This person kept returning for sex. This person could have been very toxic. But also, again, if this is a strong soul bond, there are typically lessons that we have to learn from these connections. Okay? This is a connection that kept coming back together, possibly for sex. Never sharing that or picking up that love cup. Although that it could have been possible had there not been fears, deep fears, or toxicity. And then it would go ice cold again. Ice cold. No love shared. Blocking heart space. And then there's that extreme, stubborn masculinity. Toxic masculinity. Abuse. Holding back. Extreme, stubborn. It must be their way. It can be no other way. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was who carried major narcissistic tendencies. Not all of you. Some of you. This is somebody who could have definitely been abusive. Definitely toxic masculinity, male or female. It doesn't matter. But how many cycles of this did you repeat with this person? Honesty. You're in the process of trying to balance your emotions after this, because my Libras have gotten tired of it. Yeah, you've been stressed out enough about this. You're ready for something solid moving forward. And yeah, this was a false start, where there was no stability in this. And you're in the process of healing from this and taking your space. I think most of you are going quiet on this person, or this is you deciding to sever ties with this because you know that it was unhealthy. This was a major unhealthy dynamic, and it would not have been one that was easy to disconnect from. So for those of you that are realizing right now, you're becoming clear that this is not a successful teamwork situation. It is unhealthy. It is unstable. And you've probably not been talking to this person, or you're going that way now. You know this person. There's so many unhealthy cards on here that show me, and I'm going to say people who carry devil energy. You got the devil and the Lover's card. I think that a lot of you are realizing, maybe at one time you thought this person was a twin flame or a soulmate. And we're all souls mates, but at some point, maybe you thought this person was a twin flame or a soulmate, and this person, their negative traits are not a part of the twin flame dynamic, not at all. You have your run and chasing and all that stuff, but this person is really showing me that there is major toxicity and possibly true narcissism for some. I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but this is not somebody who would give two shits about how you feel. And I'm very proud of you for recognizing that this was not something stable, that was something unhealthy. And I'm very happy to see that you are being very patient and balancing and healing yourself and becoming aware of this, becoming clear of this, that there is no future in a connection like this. Them's the words, them's the message. That's what I got for you, Libra. Congratulations, you're breaking free from something very toxic, very heavy, and something that has been I don't know how long it's been going on, probably for a long time, and you are in the process now of breaking free from and breaking away from something really heavy, something that was real, that really had you bound and tied to them. And that's what narcissists do. That's what narcissistic people do. That's what overly controlling people do. They try and keep you stuck. They try and tell you things to make you stay, and you're stuck. And then once you start realizing and putting the pieces together, you are able to make the decision to break away. You start thinking for yourself. I love it for you. All of my information is in the description box below. I hope to see you on Get Feathered very soon. Thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love you guys. Thank you so much.